Welcome to Longbox Paradox. This is episode 19.5, and we're going to be going over some of the April 24th releases. So I'm going to be going over the previews release list for this week and kind of talk about what I'm buying, what I'm looking forward to, possible specs, covers that you might want to check out, and just trying to promote some good books in my opinion, which you might not actually agree with, but anyway, let's get started. So, a book I've been really looking forward to is Ascender. It is the sequel to Descender by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen, and now that robots have left, magic has taken hold of the world, and this follows Mila, who is the daughter of Effie and, oh no, I forgot the main character's name, the son who Tim21 used to belong to, but anyway, this book is, I think, going to be hot out of the gate. Great story, and if you haven't read Descender, go ahead and pick up the trades now. Well worth your time. Also from Image coming out this week is Criminal by Brubaker. I love pulp stuff, so Brubaker always kind of gets my money when it comes to this. Pick it up, check it out. Definitely a good one. Also, if you haven't read any of the other Criminal series, go ahead and pick up the trades. Also coming out this week, this is more of a personal preference pick. Die number 2, 4th printing, is coming out, and honestly, I feel like it has one of the best covers that came out for at least Die 2. I never liked the first 2 covers that came out. This one is a lot better in my opinion. There was also the Die 3 3rd printing. I do not like that cover. But if you want to get in the series cheap, now is the time. Man-Eaters number 8 comes out by Chelsea Kane. It's been interesting. It's been a slow burn getting to what's going to happen. A little hard to describe if you haven't been reading it yet. Maybe go back and just read the synopsis of what the whole book is about. It's interesting, I'll say that. Skyward comes out, number 12. Also, this is a book that I've enjoyed where gravity on Earth ceases to be in use, and it's the world having to adjust to having no gravity. Which, think about your daily routine if the Earth lost gravity and how much it would completely screw you up, and the world in general. Definitely worth picking up the trades if you haven't been reading. I recommend it highly. This is one of those, if you can find it, get it, personal collection type pickups. Spawn number 296, the cover C black and white variant. It's McFarlane and Matina. I just really kind of like the image, and the mixture of both of them kind of works. And usually the Spawn covers end up being a little expensive eventually. Wicked and Divine number 43, there is a McKelvey and Jason Latour covers for them. I kind of think I'm going to get the McKelvey. Series is winding up. I think there's 2 or 3 more issues left. So if you haven't been on board, buy the trades and just buy them all. Probably just forget about buying the single issues, but it is a series worth reading and collecting. Moving on to Dark Horse Comics, there is not a whole lot that I am digging from them this week, except for Fight Club 3. I will be picking up the David Mack cover. That one, to me, is a little bit better. I like Duncan Frigeto's covers, but the Mack one, for me, just seems to work better. IDW, there's only one book I'm kind of looking forward to, Amber Blake, which if you kind of follow the speculation selling game, issue 1 had a variant, and it kind of blew up on the secondary market. It's one of those under-ordered, all of a sudden everybody talking about books, kind of like Lady Killer was for Dark Horse. Of course, this doesn't have Joelle Jones on it. Guise does a fine job on it. Interesting read. I'm looking forward to see what happens in issue 2. Pick it up if you're curious or, want a female character that kicks ass. And then we get into DC Comics, Action Comics 1010, with a cover by Steve Epting I really like. It's Bendis and Epting on this title. I like Epting's art, so actually Action has been the best of the Bendis Supermans, and the whole Leviathan Rising thing with Waller and Lois's dad, I'm digging so far, way more than I've been liking Superman, the main title. Also coming out, I don't really read this book anymore, but this cover's fantastic, and I will pick up all of the Joshua Middleton covers. Batgirl 34 has a great B cover by him. Also, Batman Beyond 31 is also on my pull list, and that is for the Ben Oliver cover. Books of Magic, it's kind of been dragging for me. Number 7 is out this week, and I keep waiting for it to hit a crescendo because it's just been building. But I've always liked Tim Hunter, so I am going to keep buying it. Detective Comics 1002 comes out, following up the introduction of the Arkham Knight. And in this issue, the cover B is a Bad Armor by Mark Brooks cover. So that is good for me. Dial H for Hero number 2. Joel Quiona is doing the art and the cover. Issue 1 I kind of liked, so I am down for that. Flash number 69, Josh Williamson is great. He's having a great run on this book. Super nice guy, too. And you put in a Mitch Gerads variant, and I am in for that. I'm still buying Freedom Fighters number 5. Freedom Fighters has been interesting with the alternate history type book. Kind of enjoying it so far. They're a really messed up group of heroes. And then the whole rabbit hole that I'm going to go down, that I know I'm going to end up reading this one way or another. Heroes in Crisis number 8. The second to last issue, and it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. But Clayman's art has been fantastic on that book, so I think I can tolerate the book just for his art, but boy, I just know that something bad's gonna happen. Just the story's gonna shit the bed. So moving on. Justice League Dark number 10. I'm picking it up for the Kelly Jones B variant. And I feel like for right now, since Naomi, the original first printings are getting so high in price, if you're wanting to check out the book, there are second printings or final printings coming out for Naomi 1, 2, and 3 this week. And then for the New Age of Heroes, Silencer number 16 comes out. It's been the best book out of that run following Dark Knight's Metal. Not hard to say because a lot of them have been underwhelming. And I am super, super jazzed because Wildstorm number 22 is coming out. Warren Ellis is actually sticking on this run and finishing it out. The fact that we have the Authority in this kind of alternate Wildstorm universe makes me exceptionally happy. And now we go into the Mighty Marvel. Amazing Spider-Man number 20. The story is starting to pick up. I'm kind of finally happy with it a little bit. There is a B variant by Lionel Francis Yu, so I am totally in on that. Avengers 18 also out this week, and I am kind of digging what I'm seeing. Story still continues to kind of bounce around a little bit, but I've been entertained by it, so I'll keep on with it. And we also have Black Widow number 4 with a fantastic Clayton Crane cover. I've been really lukewarm on the series so far, but this Clayton Crane cover just sells the book for me. Also, Doctor Strange number 13, which I'm fascinated by just the A cover because he's putting on Galactus's helmet. It's weirdly fascinating to me, so I might just pick it up because of how it looks. Fantastic Four number 9, Doctor Doom's on the cover. So I'm going to be picking it up. I just have to. And a bunch of Immortal Hulk reprints are out this week. If you haven't been picking up Immortal Hulk, probably just buy the trades. I think it's probably the better purchase for you at this point. And Star Wars Dr. Aphra, I pick up. Interesting character. It's nice seeing kind of a complicated villain slash hero, sort of. The Ashley Witter covers continue to be amazing. Superior Spider-Man #5 comes out. I'm buying it just because Travis Charest cover. Thanos comes out this week with #1 of 6, and it's got 3 different covers. I'll be picking up the Ron Lim cover because I love Ron Lim's Thanos and the retro look and feel of it. And we also have Venom #13, Inuk Lee as Guardian variant. Again, we keep on with these War of the Realms crossovers and such that I just despise. I'm not down with this mega crossover that's going to infect every book that shouldn't even be infected by their horrible series. If you are a Firefly fan, you have #5 out this week, and also Firefly Unification War hardcover Volume 1 comes out. Pretty solid week overall of releases. I can't really pinpoint what's going to be the book to spec. Part of me says Amber Blake #2 because I still feel, even with the hype that #1 got, it was more of a speculator darling than a reader darling, so I can kind of see possibly it still not hitting even 15,000 ordered, maybe 18,000. The Die #2 4th printing, I feel could be a good pickup just because of the cover alone. Stephanie Hans just continues to knock it out of the park on the covers. Not much on the indie front either. The only one I saw that kind of made me curious, because especially with the Bloodshot movie coming out, was the Bloodshot Rising. So really, other than that, not a whole lot. A lot of True Believers books this week too, of the Marvel's doing. Yeah, I'm kind of underwhelmed a little bit. But hey, tell me what you're buying. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you very much, and happy hunting this Wednesday. Goodbye.